3 times like that. So he was making sure that the water doesn't spill. So when he finished the 3rd round, he came back to the priest and he gave the water back to the priest, the tumbler of water back to the priest. So he asked the priest asked, "What did you notice?" He said, "Notice what? Did you notice anything in the temple?" He said, "Nothing." "Where was your focus?" It's only on whether the water will spill. So the whole world will always be like this. Depends on what is your focus. So the whole song tells us, if our experience in our life is peaceful, joyful, and loving, the world will reflect like that. If the world is disturbing you in any sense of the word, it's because we are not anchored in this particular thing. So this is what the whole song is saying. So it continues, the song continues by saying, "Hallelujah, hallelujah, you are mine." First, you have to be mine. Only then I can be yours. You have to be mine is the 3 in that particular picture you see in where Christ was born. 3 wise men came. In fact, in the scriptures it is 3 kings, but Swami explains it's 3 shepherds that came at that point. And the 3 shepherds said, the first shepherd said that he will love God. The second man said God will love him. And the third person said that he is verily God. He is God himself. That Swami explains in this discourse, many discourses he gave on Jesus Christ. Swami explains, the first one is when you say you are God, which means to say the key thing is that first sign of a devotee is that you should become messenger of God. So first one is I'm a messenger. So the key thing is that for all of us, then Swami said very clearly, not that Jesus Christ was a messenger. Everyone who is born on this world should be the messenger of God. Therefore, if we have taken Bhagawan Baba, then we should be a messenger of him. So what is he representing? What is his qualities? What are his attributes? What is mission? What is vision? So continuously we must have these statements and we continuously become his message. That the way in which we live our life or the manner in which we are expressing should be reflecting the Master's word. So first, I am living his message. I am a messenger. The second part of the song says, I am thine. After you are mine, then I am yours. It is the second one that he said, I am the Son of God. Why? Because Baba explains, when he says I am the Son of God, every devotee should now start taking the attributes of God. So you should become more peaceful, more calm. That means after so many years in the center, then are we growing more compassion? Are we having more light? Is our meditation becoming deeper? Is our focus becoming higher? Is our concentration becoming better? Is our agitation becoming lesser? These are the hallmark of a devotee, because Baba said, the proof of the ground is the proof of rain. Softness of the ground is the proof of rain. Softness of the heart is the proof of spirituality. So the indicator for us to know whether we are getting closer and closer to God is whether our focus that we are spending too much time in the world, because the world will pass. This is not going to be around. This is just a passing, fleeting moment. We are here for a short while and then we will disappear from this world. So nothing, if you give too much importance to everything like this, everything will disappear. That's why the focus, concentration must become more and more sharp, to a point where in Satyam Shivam Sundaram, Baba explains when he gets to, when Professor Kasturi was in his last moments, when Swami came, he went first, he told that person, you read the story, he told that person to go and switch off the bathroom water tap. He said, why? The top water tap was the sound is coming. So that sound also he doesn't want Professor Kasturi to be distracted. He said, go and switch it off. Then he went there and told Professor, see who has come, see who has come. He opened his eyes and then he came forward. No, now don't think of the past, don't think of the future, only think of me. Swami said. This is the formula. The formula is that in the last minutes of our life, we will not think. Swami again justifies this by naming, he's saying that people name all the gods, all the children, their gods name Saraswati, Lakshmi, Krishna and all that. It's because when you say the call the children's name, at least Krishna, come here, he goes of collapses, he can reach there. But then Swami explains, when he's lying on bed, Krishna came, Rama came, Saraswati came, Lakshmi came. And he said, if all of you are here, who's looking after the shop? He died. So, you see, if we are not going to become detached or practice detachment, it will not happen in the last minute. It is difficult. So the whole point is to orientate ourselves towards this. So the orientation program is, first your mind, second I am time. That means I start taking the attributes of the Master. So he said, I am the Son of God, because Son of God means the Son must definitely have the qualities of the Father. That is what it is. Son must have the qualities of the Father. So like this, as a devotee, we must have this. But how long are we to remain in these two levels? How long are we to remain in these two levels? So if you ask, okay, I want to graduate. I don't want to remain in the same place, in the same plane. What's my next level? In the next level is, the third one, he said, I am God, I am He. Christ said, the third statement. And that is the highest consciousness that we must come, which is what Adi Shankara said, Advaita, I am He, I am He, I am Atma Brahma. So to experience that, the rest of the song gives the formula. I must love one and all as the Lord loves me. Wow, fantastic. It's difficult. Everybody, mother-in-law also. So everybody must be included. Everybody must be included in this love. I must love one and all as the Lord loves me, my God. So for the way He loves me, I must continue to love everybody. And Swami explains in his song, what? No reason for love, no season for love. Swami, I'm just going like this, simply because to tell you that the love must not have season, must not have time, must not have reason. Wow, powerful. So when you have no reason to give love, no season to give love, this love, the quality of the love becomes powerful. So he says now very clearly, I must love one and all as the Lord loves me. Is enough? He quickly adds a second line. And this beautiful line, the second line is, if you just keep on loving, nothing much will happen. Why? Because love must express itself in action. And when love expresses itself in action, it is called service. So the second line is, I must serve one and all as the Lord serves me. Hey, how is the Lord serving me? Look at the free air that He's giving. Look at the free water that He's giving. Look at this land that I'm standing on. Everything at every moment is continuously serving, so that we can understand the reason why we are born is to redeem our soul. Wow. To redeem the soul. That's all. That's the purpose. Everything else is incidental purpose. You can go to college, you can have marriage, you can have children. All these things are very good. This Swami said in Prema Vahini. Baba said, when planting tree is planted, the leaves you can use to eat on it. You can use toranam to decorate the whole house. You can have the banana leaves, the bunkus and everything else. All these are incidental purposes of planting a banana plant, but the real reason why you plant a banana plant is to get banana. So what he's saying is that all the rest we are giving importance only because we have got life. But if this life disappears, everything else becomes meaningless. That awareness, that's why Swami said in Jnana Vahini, Baba said quickly, that one who is having true jnanam is one who will continuously contemplate on death. If you are not contemplating on your death, it means you don't have knowledge, that's all. So tell me why I'm going to live in this world, this only short period. With this period, I must quickly realize why my meditation is becoming disturbed. Brother, Sai Ram brother, 25 years I'm coming to the Sai Center. My uncle told me. Very good, uncle. Can you sit 25 minutes for meditation? That alone I cannot do. Okay, so the point of the story, we must continuously aspire and get to the third level, where I and He are one. So the second line of the song is, I must serve one and all as the Lord serves me. Baba, now you've given me these two answers. This is fantastic. I love, and that is why the two commandments of Jesus Christ is, love God and love thy neighbor as thyself. Love God is Bhakti Yoga. Love thy neighbor as thyself is Seva Yoga, Karma Yoga. This two yoga is what that is going to drive us. Then the third one, and this is the killer line. And this is the line that ultimately, I am prepared to love everybody, I'm prepared to serve. Now the third line of the song is that, if the love that I give can be love divine. Wow. Okay, how do I do that? I love her, I love you, I love you. How do I make the love divine? Love divine is only one. Because every love that we have in this world is very conditional. Whereas when He gives His love divine, is when the love becomes unconditional. So we must evolve our love from conditional to unconditional. That is love divine. That is why He is still willing to talk to us despite knowing our past karmas and all that. But it doesn't matter. The past is past. Past is past. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Swami, yes, I know. Never mind. Past is past. So if the love that I give can be love divine, which is telling us that our love must be unconditional. If our love, then I know the love of the Lord will be powerful. It's a very powerful, the entire message and the teachings of Jesus Christ and the Advaita philosophy is enshrined in this one song. I used to get one day in one of his songs, the one, I offer you a flower, Lord, flower. This is one of his songs. So one day, I called Brother Jaga in a phone book, because those days we don't have handphone. So on the phone book, 10 cents I put, his secretary told me, he was working in Maida. So his secretary told me that he's busy in a meeting, he's chairing a meeting. I said, no, this is very important, I need to call him. You sure? He said, yeah. So he called Brother Jaga, came to the line. Yeah, Suresh, what is it? I'm in a meeting. Yeah, what is it? And a very important thing. Yeah, what is it? I said, I don't know whether you realize the value of your song. Suresh, is this so important? Should it be? Should you tell me this at this moment? He said, no, you listen to this song. Then he listened. He said, what is it? I offer you a flower, Lord, flower of my heart. What does it mean? Flower? No, that's why you're wrong. See, you composed it. Let me interpret it for you. So, I offer you a flower means, flower is senses. So you see, offering the senses. Senses means body. So Lord, I offer you my body. I offer you a song, Lord, a song from my heart. Second line. Song comes from my mind. So you're telling Lord, first I offer you my body, then I offer you my mind. I offer you a home, Lord, a temple in my heart. Home is not a home here. It's an intellectual concept of an ideal in which you can live your life. So when you say, I offer you my body, I offer you my mind, I offer you my intellect, only then can I ask, all I ask, oh dear Lord, is a place in your heart. This is the meaning of your song. Did you realize that? He said, wow, this is so profound. I said, yeah, it's profound. It's one of those amazing songs. So we talked about it. So the meeting, I don't know what happened to the meeting, but nevertheless, it was very profound. So like this, in each of the songs that he did the earlier days was very, very meaningful. But the point of what I'm trying to tell you is, being a spiritualist, whether it's a song or whether it's a lyrics or whether Swami is, we need to practice the art of contemplation. So contemplation is, the aeroplane is driving like this, two wheels down this line. This is called concentration. When one wheel is lifted up, this is called contemplation. When the aeroplane flies, it's called meditation. So this is what three phases in the whole thing. So most people concentrate on the flight. Then finally after the whole bhajan, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So the flight is not taking off. So again they try, Oh, I want to go, Om Shanti Shanti. And then Om is not OM, HOME, enough, let's go back home. So the theory of this whole exercise is to continuously contemplate. So we have every Wednesday, every Tuesday and Wednesday, we have study circle where we really go very deep in the contemplative exercises and all that. Finally, I just want to leave you with one story which Baba mentioned, where the mother and father took Jesus to market. And in Jerusalem, he was wondering, suddenly mother don't know where he's gone, and they are looking around, so she got very worried and she prayed to God to ask where is he gone. In the flesh, they showed her that he was in a temple. So he went to the temple, and this Swami told the story. So he went to the temple, and then there was Jesus talking to the priest. So he came, where were you? I was looking for you, I was very worried. And then Jesus said, if you keep on depending upon the world and have faith in the world, there'll only be worry, there'll only be panic. But you see, I never had any worry because I'm with God. So I am with God. And that is a formula in this world. If you are worried and you're anxious and you're worried and troubled and agitated, it's because you are depending upon the world too much. If you continuously focus on God, you will find that this worry will become totally in the past. The mind will be clear. You will find that there will be more peace and happiness. So on today's birthday, today's Christmas Day, is to plant this consciousness very strongly. So you put all the worries here and go back. You see, just in conclusion, Bangsa Center, although the whole house decided we don't want to do it anymore, so we submitted it to the council. I witnessed that when they presented that to the council did not accept the fact that Bangsa Center want to close down. Why? Because council in its wisdom know that that the center is not a building. So the spirit of Bangsa is still alive. So here the devotees have come here, and students, 150 students are being managed by Ganesh and his team in that school, and then we recently had the whole students expressing that. So the education is going on, devotion is going on, and we are under the sheltered grace of SS3, who is so graceful to provide us this shelter. But the spirit of Bangsa is still alive. It's difficult once. It's like spirit of Christ, don't go. Even the church can be taken away, but the spirit of the Christ will still be here. We continue our work, and we hope that all of us will grow and from today plant this consciousness, deepen the meditation, experience that solitude and beauty and glory of the Atma, and that is the only dedication and grace that we possibly can give to Christ on this wonderful, beautiful, auspicious holy day. Thank you, Sai Ram.